Hi folks, welcome to another edition of Alistair and Gregor's Veg Garden. And today, no Gregor. That's because it's Monday the 19th of June and Gregor's at school. It's about 12:30, something like that, 1:45. As I say, he's at school and I'm doing a quick video before I go away because I'm sure it's about 2 weeks since the last one. So I completely forgot over the weekend. It's been absolutely scorcho this weekend, absolute scorcho. What I'll do is when I show you the stuff in the greenhouse before going out, because it's absolutely roasting in here, I'll show you what the temperature is at the moment inside here, despite having the skylight open and the door wide open. It's absolutely scorching. Right, so I'll just give you a little update to what me and Greg have been up to over the last 2 weeks. So we are still inside the greenhouse, as I say, absolute scorcho. I'll show you the temperature. I reset it short time ago. As you can see, 40.6 degrees centigrade, and for those who prefer Fahrenheit, it is 105.1. As I say, absolutely roasting. I've got the, try not to do it that way. As you can see, I've got the window open, that's at max position. I've got the door wide open, but there's not much wind today, so it's absolutely sweltering hot. So let's have a look. So cucumbers. This one doesn't seem to be faring very well. That's seems to have stopped growing, whereas this one is still growing. It's got a nice little cucumber there that we're leaving to grow. Some of the other ones have sort of died off. Not sure about what's happened, so just going to keep, I don't know why that one's gone. You can see that's just going to flop off. So any ideas why they actually do that? Thanks for any help. Tomatoes, I gave them a feed the other day because it was that time, because I've really started going for it. Let me just show you. So we've got tomatoes starting to crop, so these are doing well. I keep on taking out the side shoots from here as they turn to stop them going that, and I've got to keep on tying it up with these nice Velcro ties. They're all doing okay. Down here as well, I've got tomatoes, and on the second truss. Not yet on the third truss, but yeah, they're really going well. So let me just show you what else is I've planted on. Oh, sorry, I'm just cleaning my glasses. Planted on the peppers. Now I can't remember which ones are which. You know that. These are the big Tom. I think they're struggling with the heat today because the leaves have gone a bit, even though there's plenty of water there for them. They're looking a little bit unhappy, but we're going to leave them. Could be I need to get some shading up above to sort of give it a bit of coolness. These were the Californian Wonder, so we've got two of them in there. What else we've got? Still got two other Californian Wonder. Oh, sorry, Big Red there. Oh, the label for that one was underneath there. See? Big Red. So there we go. I got a few plants there that Gregor has planted. Got some more flower plants just there, just leaving them go there. There's a little pot of parsley at the back and some more strawberries because we've not got the full thing, and I'll show you them in a bit. We planted, that's the spring onions. I need to get them planted out. What on here we've got to the front, we've got some swede, and at the back we've got some beetroot, because I'll show you why they've not been successful. Down here, these are 4 pots of basil. I've just got them, and some more little gem lettuce at the front, and some more spring onions at the back. Sorry for being really quick, but I need to get out of the greenhouse because it's that hot. Oh, right. Thankfully, right. What we'll do? All right. Start round here. Let's go here. So, these were the cabbages. They are doing okay. These ones at the back here are the Romanesco. So they sometimes call them Romanesco broccoli, and some call them Romanesco cauliflower. I'm not sure. They're going really tall. I don't know when the head actually will form. Hopefully soon, because some of them are about 2 foot off the ground. So hopefully they will soon. Courgettes here. Having mixed success with some of them. They seem to go well, and then the end dies off there. If you look down there, That one seems to be doing the exact same. It looked like it was going to do really well. So any ideas? I did try to pollinate them, but I don't know whether it's been much. Ow! Ow! Just jabbed myself. Ow! 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 So there's lots of them seem to be sprouting. So I don't know. So if I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. Let's have a look. These are just normal onions. Gave them a good weed. Let's go further back because with the netting sometimes really difficult to see. Yeah, these are doing all right. One of the red ones, they weren't heat treated, and one of the red ones bolted, so I took that out yesterday because not much point keeping it if it's bolted. That's them. These were, you will have seen these inside the greenhouse before. These were the 8 rejects giant onions. So what we've done is we've just put them out here, see what we get, just leave them. They seem to be doing okay. So apart from that one at the end, which is sort of quite spindly, the other 7 are semi-okay. So just put them out and let them keep growing. This here, my next door neighbour, Rip, he said he started growing some more runner beans for a friend because he thought his friend hadn't germinated. And by the time he grew the next set, his friend's ones had germinated, so he had some spare. So he said, "Did I want some?" I'm not a big fan of runner beans, but the wife likes the runner beans, so I thought, oh well, we'll give it a try. Nothing to lose, is there? In here, these are the parsnips. As I'm sure I said before, I planted some beetroot in there, but the parsnips have just taken completely over. I didn't think, because of last year and not having a massive success with it, I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll just do sort of a half and half in the end of each of these 2 beds. But they've actually done absolutely marvellous for this time. Bear in mind last year that these blue hoops here didn't have the canes in the bottom, so all we had was the blue ring straight into the soil. So they're about another foot higher, and they're already there, so they're way above what they were last year, so doing really well. And what I'll just show you, strawberries are doing well. I think they're sort of coming to the end of their life, and I think I said in the previous video, the idea is we're going to take them all off this at the end of the season because we've got the new ones in the tower stacks. So that's that. Onions are doing well. I'm just going to show you the carrots. These are the carrots in the tubes. These are sweet candle. Just trying to get them so they're a nice shape, not doing long ones. These are just stump, but trying to get them a good shape. So we're trying them there. Another one to the side. What I'm going to do near the end of it, I'm going to pause and get the tape measure so I can measure the onions. I measured them. I think the biggest one is only 6 inches in circumference. And what we can do is I'll just check which one I think it was, and then we'll measure that one again and let you see. Right, so that's the onions. Right, so these were same carrots, sweet candle, but these were just put randomly in a sort of like a crisscross fashion. And here they seem to get a little bit overshadowed by the potatoes at the moment, but hey, we're just leaving them to go. I think the potatoes will soon be time for them to probably die back. You can see they're all flowering. We've got 6 pots there. Now they're really good. Bear in mind that before this whole side of this garden, all the way around here, this all used to be shaded the whole time. So we've got absolutely good light down this end now. So really pleased with that. So it'll be interesting. They look a bit wilting, so I gave them a good water. So I don't know whether they're actually now starting. And I need to post I need to put a post on the UK Here We Grow, because it looks as if the leaves seem to be getting a bit eaten. It seems like the surface has gone. Let me just try and get that one over on the back as well, like the surface. So it could be that they're just coming to the time to chop the halms, I think as they call them, the halms off and leave them. Right, so rhubarb, massive. These leaves. Right, I'll put my hand there. Let me try and get it down. Oh, and see if we can. That gives you an idea of how big they are. Absolutely huge. So, need to get some of these pulled. Look at how thick. That's my finger, and I've got chunky fingers. So, they're really looking good. I split these ones, if you remember. So it's really, and gave them a good feed. Seems to be doing well. Right, so sunflowers. So Gregor sunflower is here, as you can see, all the way up. So what is it? 6 foot. So it's about 7 foot plus now. So it's doing really, really well. The replanted ones, we replanted 3, so 1, 2 and 3. So these are doing okay. As with most things, we use the Velcro ties just to keep them. It stops it getting cutting in. Sometimes, so you probably see down here, showing here, that's what happens when you leave the tag on tight for too long. And you get that. So, and you can see you've got ants everywhere. They're everywhere, climbing all the way up. Right, what else? So, see, this is the Romanesco here. See, it's quite tall, so I'm hoping a head will form soon down near the middle of it, and then it will stop growing in height and then start creating a head. Right, so shallots. These are the shallots. You can probably see they're starting to sort of push out. So we're getting about 6 bulbs sort of splitting now, so really pleased with that. It's the first time I've grown this type. I've always tried banana shallots, so this time we're trying these golden gourmet ones where you put the bulb in and the bulb splits into quite a number. Happy with how it's doing. We'll see what we get. We didn't get a full germination of them, but hey, we'll see how they do. They seem to be doing okay at the moment. The leeks, they're doing really well at the moment. I'm really pleased with them. Yeah, I don't think there's any failures at the moment from the ones that have been planted, and they seem just to be plodding along nicely. So that's that. Right, just going to show you the strawberries up here. Then I'm going to pause the video, get a tape measure from the house, and show you the other stuff. Right, so these were the new strawberries. As you can see, already flowering. These were from seed this year. And as you can see, they're already flowering, getting ready to produce fruit. So I'm really, really pleased. The odd one or two has died, so, but that could have been I didn't water it right, or it was planted, the crown of it got caught. You never know, but they're doing okay. I'm really pleased with how quickly they have actually started flowering, as you can see. And flowering all over, so that's really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause, folks, and then we will, when we get to a better position, we'll then go and have a little measure of the onions. Welcome back, folks. We're down by the onion, got the tape measure. Just going to show you the onions ever so quickly. These are how well they're doing. As you can see, really quite pleased with these this time. I think this little contraption I built has really worked well. So I'm going to try and do it one-handed. So I've got the tape there. I've tried to push it down. Let's see if looking at it. As I say, trying to do this one-handed isn't the easiest thing. I would go for, it's about, not to say 8, I don't think it's quite 8, I think it's about 7.5 getting to, because that's quite loose there. I would say it's more like 7.5 rather than 8, and I think that one over there is probably the same size, and possibly that one. I measured these Tuesday last week? No, Wednesday or Thursday last week, and the biggest one was 6, so they're putting on about 1.5 inches a week, maybe as much as 2, they might be getting up to 2 inches a week at the moment. I'm really pleased. All the advice from Giant Veg Facebook group, watching other people's videos, Pete, I always say thank Pete, because I'm indebted to Pete, it just shows you the camaraderie there is between it. He sent me, EcoThrive charge, mycorrhizal fungi, calcified seaweed, and it's not just sending that, it's paying of the postage as well, to send that to someone as well. It just shows you how nice people really are. With everything that's happening in the world at the moment, I think people forget all the nice things that people do in life. So thank you, Pete. Thank you for the Facebook groups, like to say Giant Veg, Exhibition Gardening, also UK Here We Grow. These sort of places just make it that little bit easier to get things done, because you think, is my question stupid? No, generally the questions aren't stupid, because if you don't know the answer, it can't be stupid. If you do know the answer and you ask it, then you might say, oh well, that's a bit silly, isn't it? But No, I think it really helped me, and I'm really pleased with these. People might say, "Oh, you growing them in pots." Yeah, I'd grow them in pots because I just don't have enough space. You know, I happily gave part of the garden up so that Gregor could have his playhouse. So he's got his little sanctuary with him being autistic that he can go away and have his chill time. At the moment, it's got some rabbits in it because the daughter's living back with us at the moment. But hey, that's just the way it goes. But I gave away, so that's why things look a little. When I turn it around and you look, and it looks rather a bit clouded. But hey, it's just the way it is. We're doing well this year. I think getting the trees coming down at the back have really made a big difference. As I say, I'm getting rid of the tomatoes off the shed. So there's quite a number of little things we're going to that I've done that I've really tried to advice taken from people, about making sure you actually get fertiliser in. So I've been using like 6 month fertiliser, from Westland, so that to try and keep the things fed for a lot longer, and all these sorts of things. So I'm pretty pleased with everything. You will get some failures now and then, but hey, that's just one of those things. Right, I've gone on. It's probably going to be another 20-minute video. I just can't help myself. I get so hung up with telling you everyone what we've been up to, what me and Greg have been up to, that we sort of get carried away. As I say, Gregor's not here. I think it's lunchtime at the moment. Probably just about to finish lunch and go back into his classes. So, right. So the reason why I did do it today as well is because we go on holiday in about 4 weeks' time. So I really wanted to try and get another 2 videos in. So a video in just under 2 weeks' time, and then hopefully a day or so before we go away on holiday. So that was really the reason why I really want to get one, and rather than leave it till next weekend. So we can actually get another 2 videos in, because as you know, it's sweltering at the moment here in the UK. So things are really growing fast. So just trying to keep people updated as what's happening, and what sort of stuff is growing and what stuff we're not having great success with, and sort of quite often just taking some advice from those more knowledgeable than ourselves. Right, I'm going to leave now. I've got to go away on business for a few days, so I better get myself sorted and go. Thanks very much for watching. I know Gregor will thank you as well for watching. We really appreciate your comments, your advice. I know I've got a few comments from the last video I need to answer. Just time just seems to be disappearing at the moment. So thanks very much for those comments. I'll hopefully, as I say, I'm travelling today in business, so hopefully later on today I might get a chance to read through the comments again and reply to you from the last video. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope the weather's been really nice to yourselves, just like it is to me and Gregor. As I say, it'll be hopefully about just under 2 weeks' time when we do the next one, to let you know where we are with everything growing. And we will catch you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. And thanks for liking. Catch you on our next video. Bye just now, folks.